In the spirit of chess, today we are going to be looking at a game played by Nguyen and Gukesh in the Tata Steel 2026 Master section. If you love this content, please do well to subscribe to this channel, like and share. It really helps the channel and it boosts the creator to make such. Nguyen, opening with the white piece, played d4, knight to f6, c4, e6, knight to f3, pawn to b6, pawn to g3. Now, the pawn to g3 and the pawn to b6 move for black is planning to play b7 or a6, and for the white is planning to play g2 or h3. Now, any variation that this player has in mind is definitely going to be something that is going to favor the player that plans to control the center of this board. Knight, bishop to a6. Now the c4 pawn was actually a weak pawn. Playing the b3 pawn is to add more defense to the c4 pawn. Pawn to d5. Now pawn to d5 is going for dominance in the center. Gukesh is trying to break the pawn chain on the queen side. Bishop to g2, knight b to d7, kingside castle, rook to c8, knight b to d1, bishop to e7, bishop to b2, kingside castle. Now both players have actually developed to an extent, castling both kingside. Now this player, they want to start creating attack and counter attack towards their opponent, which from what we have on this board, we are going to have trades of material on the c and d row on this board. Rook to c1, rook to e8, rook to e1, bishop to b7, pawn to e3, pawn to d5, queen to e2, pawn to a5, rook to d1, aligning the rook with the king, with the queen on d8, queen to c7, pawn to h4, bishop to d6, knight to b1, d takes c4, b takes c4, c takes d4, pawn takes d4, and black played e5. Pawn takes e5, bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, knight takes f3 with an attack on the white queen. Queen to b7, going for or opting for a queen trade for Gukesh. Bishop to c5. Now Gukesh don't want to be the one to take the white queen, because that actually will come with a development on the bishop on g2. Queen takes c7, rook takes c7, bishop takes e5, rook takes e5, rook to d8 check, bishop back to f8, bishop to f1. Now bishop to f1 is protecting the c4 pawn. Pawn to g6, knight to c3, king to g7, rook to d1, rook to c6, rook to b8, bishop to b4, knight to a4, rook to e6, rook to b7, pawn to h5, rook to c1, knight to f4, bishop to g2, bishop to e1. Now bishop to e1 is forcing white to take the c5 rook. That's actually a tactical plan Gukesh is creating around the white piece. Now let's see if Nguyen is going to accept such dare coming from Gukesh. Bishop takes c6, pawn takes f2 with a check, king to g2, rook takes c6, rook to c6, rook to c3. Rook to c3 looks like a little bit of a mistake. Now from what Nguyen played, bishop to d4 attacking the rook, rook to f3, knight to d5, rook to f4 attacking the bishop on d4, knight rook takes c4, knight takes b6, rook to c2 check, king to f1, bishop to e3 attacking the white rook. Now on this board you find out that on the f column, white rook is actually trapped. On this diagonal, on the f column, white cannot move to any place of safety. Now for instance, let's say white plan to move to either a4. Now the idea here is to play rook to f2 check, forcing the king, the white king, to move to e1. Then with an attack from the knight to d3 check, forcing the king to move to d1, and with rook to d2. And this already is going to be a checkmate, and definitely Nguyen saw this position and he went for a different idea, which is knight, which was pawn to a4, sacrificing or leaving the rook on f4. Bishop takes f4, g takes f4 with an attack on the dark dark piece knight, knight to c4, knight to d5, rook to d2, attacking the knight, knight to c7, king to f6, rook to b5, rook to a2, rook to d5 check, king to g7, pawn to f5, pawn takes f5, knight to f4, knight to e3, king to g1, rook takes a4, knight takes h5 with a check, king to g6, attacking the knight, knight to g3, rook to a2, making it impossible for the white king to get into this game. King to h1, pawn to a4. Now, before we proceed with this game, just a quick reminder. Now, with the push of the a4 pawn, Nguyen actually resigned this game because on material count, Gukesh is up material, and if there is a trade on this board, Gukesh has higher chances to be able to convert those pawns into pieces that are going to win this game for the black piece. Nguyen saw this and opted for a resignation. Uh, so stay tuned and keep supporting chess in any way possible. Thank you.